Erie has a rich history in manufacturing and supporting the trades. Erie is also a strong supporter of talk radio. You just have to tune into WJET 1400 AM on the radio in the mornings to listen to the callers to know that. But now one man is combining the two. Phil Kerner, Erie's tool and die guy, is about to debut a new show in the evenings called Working Hands Radio. And joining us now to talk about this latest project is the Working Hands Radio host, Phil Kerner himself. Phil, thank you so much for joining us.
It's great to be here.
So if you would first, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do for a living and what's your connection to manufacturing.
Well, currently I work as a tool and die maker here in Erie. I also do a lot of instructional work here in Erie and online. And of course, my family's been in manufacturing for over 100 years here in Erie, so it's just in my DNA.
Well, it is, and what a great combination to mesh the two with being a host on the radio as well. Tell us a bit about why the program of focusing on manufacturing and the trades is something you think that the Erie community needs or will want to hear.
Well, let's think about it. You know, you drive around Erie, this is a manufacturing town, and you know, that's what we always were, but maybe not so much anymore. But the reality to me is I still think there's a lot of people in Erie, Pennsylvania that work with their hands. And I feel like in the last few years, maybe they're not sure where to go. And I'd like to get them involved to talk about maybe where we'll go next in manufacturing.
Well, it is a great opportunity, even probably for some brainstorming.
Absolutely.
Now, what will someone tuning into your program learn?
Well, first thing they're going to learn, if they're in manufacturing or any craftsman, anybody that works with their hands, they're going to be respected on this program. I mean, your host here, I've been working with my hands my entire life, and so has my family. So when you tune in, you're going to have a host that knows what it's like to meet deadlines and to build things, right? I mean, I still think that craftsmen and people who work with their hands are still the backbone of the country. You're also going to learn that you're not alone. And I believe there's power in numbers, and I'd like to put this program together for people that they can feel free to call in and come up with some ideas and brainstorm. And, you know, there'll be some history involved, too. I want to talk to people that had great jobs at Mark's Toys and things like that. That's a part of the program also.
Well, let's talk about that because, of course, everyone knows Erie has a long way from those glory days in manufacturing you spoke of. But from your vantage point, where do you see things currently, and is there a reason to believe that there could be a turnaround?
You know, there'll always be room for talented people who can build things. But the trick now is maybe not as many of those jobs. So if you like to work with your hands and you want to do that, you've just got to climb the rung. You've got to get to the top of the ladder. The need for those jobs isn't as great as it used to be, but there's always room for talented craftsmen.
Okay, but before we run out of time, let's make sure we let everyone know about the radio show because you need listeners. Where on the dial can they find you? What day and time?
WJET 1400 AM, and that'll be at 7 p.m. on Tuesday nights. And of course, we'll be simulcasting on Facebook Live globally. So if you have a Facebook account, you can listen to the program.
And of course, it starts this coming Tuesday on January 9th.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, Phil Kerner, for joining us, the next big radio star in Erie, Pennsylvania. We look forward to hearing your show.
I appreciate the time and really look forward to the program.
And we'll be right back.